This particular video is for my girls. It's for the ladies out there. It's for the women out there, whether you are young, whether you're old, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a working class. When we talk about businesses, we often mention businesses that are common, but in this video, I'm going to be mentioning businesses that are very unusual, that are making the girlies a lot of money. Some of our girlies that are doing very well, that are millionaires and billionaires, they often do businesses that are very unusual. Businesses that when people look at them, they feel like, nah, this is not what I can do. But these businesses are giving them a lot of money. So this video, like I said, is for women, because I took out time to do a lot of research about unusual businesses that women need to do or women should step in that can give them a lot of money. And from research so far, these businesses are making women a lot of money out there. So I thought I should share with you as my sister, as my mother, as my auntie, as my cousin, because what women do is to stay with each other, stand with each other, and grow themselves. So if you're new here, my name is Andy. I'm a digital marketer. I'm a business strategist, and all I do is I share you business ideas and teach you how to implement them. So if you're here for the first time, make sure you like, you share, you leave a comment under the comment section and subscribe. And I promise you that you're not going to regret it. And make sure you tell other people about this channel so that they can gain from this channel, they can learn from this channel, and they can also come here and share us their own business ideas so that we can learn from each other. Now, these businesses are not about salon, are not about beauty, are not about fashion or the regular things that women do in the society. So I'm going to take out my time and mention these businesses and make sure that you pick at least one or two out of it and see how you can get started with it. And I promise you that by the end of this year, you should be able to make a large sum of amount of money. So the first business here is drone photography and videography. If you can purchase one drone for yourself and use it for videography or photography, trust me, you are special and you'll be one of a kind, because this business is a business that a lot of women are not involved. Now, let me shock you. The former vice president of Nigeria, his personal photographer was a woman. Her name is Tolani Ali. And there are some exceptional photographers who are women that are out there doing a lot of things. Now, you can see that this is a skill that is being dominated by men, right? But the women who have chosen this skill as their own skill for life, they make a lot of money from it, because this is one skill that a lot of people tend to undermine. A lot of women, rather, they tend to undermine. But those people that are there, or those who are involved, or those who have taken the skill that this is something they want to do for life, they are going very far with it and they're making a lot of millions from it. So if you're considering unusual business as a woman that can actually put you in a place where you make a lot of money, you should consider venturing into drone videography and photography. And girl, it will take you to a lot of places and open a lot of doors for you. And it's going to change your financial life. Yes, it will. Second thing here is tech-based services like coding, like AI, like app building. I hope you know that women are underrepresented in the tech world. So if you're a woman and you know that this is something you can do, this is the best time for you to venture into tech-based services. There's no limitation to what you can do as a woman, right? There are so many young women out there who are doing a lot of amazing things. And when it comes to things that involve tech, the people that I am so proud of them are women who have taken the path of tech. Now, here's the thing. The tech world is dominated by men. We all understand that if you want to go into tech, if you want to go into app building, AI tools and all of it, it's something that you need to dedicate a lot of time to it. But at the end of the day, it's going to pay you. Now, here is the thing. What do you think is going to distract you from offering these tech-based services? You can just choose a particular course. It could be cybersecurity, it could be graphic design, it could be any of those tech courses, it could be networking, or just something you know that you'll be good at. Choose it, take a course on it. While you are taking courses, while you are on it, trying to learn, whatever assignments you're being given, keep it so that it will serve as some of the projects that you have done in the past. And before you know it, within a period of 1 year or at most 6 months, depending on how dedicated you are to it, it is going to fetch you a lot of money and you become like a star because people will be looking for you. There are women who own tech companies, or there are women who are looking for women to collaborate with. And by the time you present yourself as someone who can offer some of these tech services, boom, you are good to go. You will be employed as fast as possible. So if you're a stay-at-home mom and you know that you can dedicate like 3 hours of your time in studying any tech related courses, or if you're a student and you know that you can dedicate 2 hours or 3 hours of your time in a day and learn a tech course, I strongly advise that you should do it because you're going to make a lot of money from it. This one, you can ask anybody at all. So let's move to the third thing here. Specialty in agriculture. One thing about agriculture is that everybody look at it as something that everyone out there is doing, especially farmers in rural areas. But the truth is, there are some parts of agriculture that has not been touched, or that are being touched, but they are not that rampant. And you know the funniest thing, this part of it that are not rampant are the parts that are even more important. Let's say, for example, mushroom farming and herbs, medicinal herbs, right? Farming. And as a woman, if you sit down and look at this thing and tell yourself that this is something I can actually do, and you start making research, start taking your time to see how you can learn all of these things and put it into work, it's going to make you a lot of millions because people are now relying more on herbs than the normal chemical drugs that we used to take. A lot of people are relying on health. So as a woman, you could be a mom, you could be a student or anything. If you really want to venture into agriculture, you should consider venturing into mushroom production or planting of special herbs for medicine, and you're going to make a lot of money from it. Apart from the fact that you're going to make a lot of money, or it's going to generate a lot of profit for you. This is a part in agriculture that is underrepresented by women, right? So if you venture into it, you are going to be a star because a lot of people want to learn from you. And we all believe that women teach better. And by the virtue of that, you're not just going to impart knowledge, you will get paid for the knowledge that you are imparting. And at the same time, you're going to make money from it. And by the time you venture into exportation of those mushrooms or those herbal leaf that you are farming, you are going to make a lot of money from it because you're not just in the regular kind of agriculture, you are in that special part of agriculture that is not rampant, that you can barely find among agriculturists. So let's move on to the next thing. Esports and gaming business. In the football world, the people who are commentators in terms of football, they are men. Have I seen a female commentator? No. I've not seen a female commentator. Maybe if you have seen, you can tell me under the comment section. So imagine being a football lover as a woman and you choose to be a female commentator. You choose to be that one person that can predict games. You choose to be that woman that is good at explaining football or anything game to the world at large through your phone, through streaming, through recording through writing on social media platforms, you're going to make a lot of money. And apart from that, you're going to land a lot of brand deals, because this particular business, it is very rare. Women are underrepresented. Yes, that's the truth. Women are underrepresented. And if you are good at what you do, which is your ability to talk, your ability to respond, your ability to know some of the latest and the most trending topics in sports. And you can follow people who are already into these things like Fabrizio Romani, Abi Romano, I don't really know his name, and some good sports commentators. You copy their style and then add something unique to it, and you're going to make a lot of money from it, because people will not just subscribe to your page, or people will not just want to follow you. It's going to be an awesome thing seeing a woman taking up something that it is usually done by men. So if you're a stay-at-home mom and you can talk very well, if you're a student and you know that you're very vocal, you can speak fluently, right? This is one thing you should venture into. And I promise you that by the end of 3 months, you will go places. It's not just going to fetch you money, it is going to give you brand deals. So let's move on to the next thing. Mobile car wash and auto dealing. I have never seen a car wash stand being owned by a woman. And I understand that there are some discrimination to that, because people think that women cannot wash cars very well, and it's more like a masculine work. But here is the truth: if you own a mobile car wash stand, you will not be the one to do the job. All you need is a space. It could be that space in your compound. It could be that place beside your house. It could be that place just along the road. And employ somebody, 1 or 2 persons, connect pipe from your house that will enable water to flow straight to where the spot is. And when you employ these people, you can give an affordable price, right? Depending on the services that you offer. And not just that, if you know you have a comfortable place where you have a spare room, you can get a big freezer and keep it there. Be selling things like snacks. And people who are coming to wash their cars, you tell them that you have something to help them and dab down their temperature by selling those snacks to them. You don't just own one business at that point. You are owning two business. You own two businesses because you are being smart. So you don't necessarily have to be the one who is going to do the job. Employ people who will do the job. Yours is to monitor and direct, and you will make nothing less than 60,000 or 50,000 naira in a bad week, because people want their cars washed. And invest in advertisement. Print flyers in as much as you can, and do physical marketing while you are also doing online marketing. It is very important. By the virtue of that, you are going to attract a lot of customers. And you need to get yourself a good customer representative. If it's something that you can do by yourself, that's fine. This particular business is basically for stay-at-home moms that don't have time to do some things apart from taking care of their children. Yours is just to go there with your kids, monitor the activities, see how you can make some corrections and suggestions. Write down every money that is being spent on anything that comes in and out of that car stand, and you're good to go. So let's look at the last thing here. The last thing here is adventure tourism and traveling experiences. This particular one might take a lot of time, because that is you trying to document your journey instead of traveling like a normal person, where people just sit down in vehicle or in plane, move from one place to another. Turn yours into an adventure where you tend to document it and share with other people on social media. By the virtue of this, you can become a brand ambassador, or you can sign contracts with transport agencies, right? because the more people are following you, the more you stand chances of getting brand deals, getting collaborations with transport agency, and also giving adverts, and also offering advert services, and you're going to make a lot of money from it. So tell me under the comment section, which of these businesses would you like to invest in, or would you like to give it a try? And note that all the businesses that I mentioned, they are businesses that can fetch a lot of millions, right? They are very unusual. They are not something that is being done by women. Women are underrepresented in all the businesses that I mentioned. But as a woman, if you take it up to you that this is something that you can actually do, you are going to easily succeed, because people are going to give you all the necessary support that you need. And apart from that, you are not just showcasing your talent as a woman, you're showcasing your braveness, and it's going to take you to a lot of places. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment under the comment section. And if you want a personal one-on-one coaching with me concerning business, or your business is having issues and you need help on how to bounce back, I am always here for you. Always check the description for my email and just send me a message and we'll get started. I'll see you in my next video.